Hi, this is Yahoo. I'm macro option trader. Today is September 17th, 2025, 6:16 a.m. Japan time. It's a national holiday here in Japan, so it feels like it's been a while. Let's jump right into the markets. Yesterday, the Nikkei Inigo closed at 44903 yen, and that was about 0.3% gain on the day. The index has been hovering just below 45000, moving back and forth around the level. The volatility index is at 24.13, staying fairly stable. The BL is now at 18.17, breaking into the 18 times range. EPS stands 2471 yen, recovering about 17 yen from the recent dip below 2400. The recent recovery in ABS combined with Trump executive order has provided support of the market. So while PR above 18 is certainly on the high side, the rebounding earning is pushing the Nikkei higher. If the index can consolidate around 45000, the next target could be the low 46000 range for another rally. And fast striking in this range is happening without much help from the currency. The yen is just moving between 146 and 147, so FX is not adding a positive tailwind. Funds may be flowing into the Japanese stocks as a defensive play while the world looks unsettled. The spread between the Dow and the Nikkei has narrowed significantly. It's pretty clear that Japanese equities are being bought. Of course, with the LDB separation coming up, and there's a speculation in individual stocks too. Looking at the US overnight, the S&P closed at 6607, up just 0.13%. Clearly not as strong as Japan. The S&P remains near historical highs, but it moves more sideways than bullish. The bond market has not changed much. The US 30-year yield is at 4.65%. Gold, however, is very strong, trading at $3,689. Particularly stands out is the gold VIX DBZ, which jumped to 18.37. Gold rising together with GBZ suggests that markets are worried about risk beyond the simple inflation hedging. That's something we need to keep watching closely. Bitcoin is stable around 116,000. It's been heavily at this level, so some partial fear is understandable. But gold is the more important signal right now. Looking ahead, Japan has LDP leadership election on October 4th, and the G20 financial minister meeting in the mid-October. So we will see the market trading on political events and expectations until then. Still, the question remains what exactly is the risk that gold is signaling. And geopolitical risk seems most relevant in case Israel is become more active again. In the U.S., after the Charlie Kirk assassination attempts, and there was even news of a layoff trading those who posted a supportive comment on the social media. That shows how unstable things has become. In Europe, Russia taking action against Poland, escalating tensions with EU. Um, the Middle East remains tense, and within the U.S. itself, a domestic conflict are deepening. Meanwhile, the China and Russia are holding more frequent talks as the U.S. loses the capacity to project power abroad. Global tensions could rise even further. So, yes, stocks are high, EPS is trending up, and the global wealth looks abundant on paper, but at the same time, people don't actually feel secure or at ease. There's this wandering gap between the numbers and the mood. I think the true driver is psychology, and the world is losing the sense of a marriage and mental space. And that's why I believe this gap could be hitting a major risk. Is the global economy nearly strong enough to justify lowering? Don't forget the US old supply program that has already started to surface. The US remains a global leader. If America becomes more inward looking, or if domestic divisions intensify, the impact will inevitably spill over the worldwide. For Japan, the Nikkei is now being bold and defensive, but in reality, it's a global index, very sensitive to world events. We have to position with that in mind. At the same time, because risks are so evident, investors may keep chasing equities as a form of risk premium trade. It's tricky and chaotic market, and we'll need to negative it carefully. That's it all for today. If you like and think of following my contents as going long put option on uncertainty. See you tomorrow.